Oh, holy shit. Was I about to cry when watching this week's episode of Death Parade just because I felt bad, not for one of them, but for both of them. In the past few episodes we've seen of Death Parade, we've always felt bad for one person and one person only. Well, in the third episode we obviously, felt happy. Then this episode we felt so sad. Now I know why they did the third episode, because they knew, oh, these guys are gonna feel sad for the next episode. Let's just, hope see their reaction the next episode. They're gonna fucking cry buckets. And if you're not an emotional person, you probably won't cry, but as a person who's actually really emotional, I was on the brink of tears. Literally, the only thing that's made me cry is just fairy tale music. Yes, fairy tale music has made me cry. That's one of the things I never want to ever say in public, but that thing has made me cry before. And this was the closest to making me cry. Literally what happened to the female, what her life was, and how the gamer guy, how his life was. So basically this episode started off just like how normal Death Parade start off. The unique thing about Death Parade is not the fact that it's episodic, of course. Episodic series can get kind of stale, if they don't change it up. So that's why I like it, because they do change up, the games, the characters' personalities, the ages, the job descriptions of all these characters. So this woman, whoever, she works as an entertainer in the TV industry or whatever, and her life was basically, when she was younger, obviously she was probably a teenager mother, and obviously her husband probably cheated on her, and she eventually had 5 children. When she couldn't raise them, she didn't have enough money to raise them, whatever. And eventually her life got really good. She got this whole TV rig, this whole fantastic job. Her life was gonna be all happy and stuff, and then all of a sudden she died, because obviously she has a very violent tendency. She does act very violent out of the blue, because in this episode, if you have not seen the episode of Death Parade, I advise you to watch it and then come back to this video for discussion series. Because basically what happened was, they were playing the game of the arcade game. Must I say, I love the fact they added a Street Fighter, more, I think it was more Street Fighter-ish, more combat game, where it was actually personal, was actually actual characters with the grades, how they run characters, like special, physical, with the different moves and such, and how the fact that even how the attack strength is determined on how the life was, because the girl Yosuke, the other guy, Misama, whatever, her attack, her children attack, her special one was really weak because her child probably didn't love her that much. And freaking Yosuke's mother's attack was really strong because her mother loved him so much, and Yosuke's mother, the male's mother, just wanted him to call her mama, whatever. I was like, even I'm starting to cry right now just thinking about the fact that he committed suicide. We don't know why. Probably because his life was so boring, and just he was family issues as well. His parents are going to divorce soon. Even though that happened, his mother was always still happy. And at the end of his life, he saw his mother screaming his name, whatever, almost crying. I was like, I just feel so bad. Maybe did they come back to the real world? I don't know, because I feel like Yosuke probably got reincarnated as well. So this just shows us that life is very unfair. When Deckham said to episode was really dickish, but he's an arbiter. He brings out the darkness of a human soul and takes the darkness. Basically, at the end of the episode, he took out the darkness. It was all pure light, which is Deckham always being the collector of darkness. He was just there, and eventually they all just cried together, and Deckham was holding them like their own a father or something. Cause I feel like the freaking arbiter's job must be a very difficult job, and also the new girl, whatever. We have no idea what her name was, but really it was so hard for her just to be there, stand there, whatever. And there wasn't a device where basically you press it, it would pass judgment by popping the freaking stick off the actually fighter stick. So they're using a fight pad. So basically playing an old-fashioned game of Street Fighter. Basically they're doing that. It was Death Arcade and everything else. They're playing the game, whatever. In the end, the guy actually won. And how basically it was split second, because basically the girl, whatever, the mother, whatever, she beat the shit out of freaking Yosuke. She was about to lose her in the final round, and then she just destroyed, absolutely just beat the crap out of him. That just shows her that she was absolutely doing anything to win, because they thought it was all a hidden camera. It was hidden camera because in the summer they do that, because since she works at a professional job, she knows the whole hidden camera shit, shows and everything else. So they're doing that, just hey, it's gonna be hidden camera, let's just do that. Then they found out it wasn't hidden camera. Eventually their memories started to come back. When freaking the girl lost first, she obviously got some memories back. When Yosuke lost, I know Yosuke's name because it's easy to remember. Yosuke, when he lost, he got some of his memory back, and eventually they all got their memories back. Because if you remember from the third no, I think it was second episode, they explained the whole details of how the arbiters receive the memories from a person. They basically receive the memories before they come in, so they know about their lives and what they did, and the darkness they've committed and the sins they've committed, and episode they have them in the memories, you know, they're able to pass judgment, and the game is basically rigged where, you know, the freaking Yasuko would obviously win because he's a gamer, he's played a lot of games, and the freaking mother didn't play games. It was like a game of entertainment, then probably Yasuko would have lost and the mother would have won. So but overall, the fact that I don't like is the fact that even though the game is basically rigged where you know who wins, if you like, if you watch, I think it's gonna get kind of old if you watch, you know, I feel like in the 7th or 8th episode, whatever, you're gonna know about the personalities who won. I wish they would twist the game up a little bit, but I do like the fact that different things happen each episode. The first episode, obviously, you know, they had a fight with each other. The second episode, the summary. The third episode, they all liked each other, and the fourth episode, they had nothing to do with each other, yet they, you know, felt each other's pity and sadness. They both were sad, but not in mad, not because of each other, just because of the lives and situations. So it just shows us different events and different things can definitely make an episode similar but fresh at the same time. Similar where you want to keep watching the show and it's basically following the theme of the show, but different where you get to at least enjoy the show. Basically, that's my episode summary, recap, discussion, whatever you want to call it. So be sure to like the video, comment below if you like the fact that, you know, they're showing different stuff, comment below whatever you feel like you do, and I'll see you guys later. Farewell.